Hey, late, but, bento picnic. It was delightful. We've got something new this time. Our time with Silas was brief. Our time with this new guy is going to be much longer, much longer. Today, our name, Lost Things, is Artyom, which is clearly not an English name, but that's alright. Really nothing wrong with that at all. We are going to take a look at a world that I hate to say is inviting, but to me it is. There's a nostalgic kind of familiarity that I have with this particular setting. I've mentioned it several times in the past. I don't come from an affluent place. I do come from a cold place, and one that suffered an apocalypse. It wasn't nuclear, it was economic. But it winds up looking the same, which I always found kind of fascinating, but there's a kind of poverty and ruin that feels very much like home to me. I don't know if I'm ever going to shake that as far as I might roam. It's never going to be clear of the memory of living in rooms like we're going to see in picking through what used to be, like we're going to be doing. 'Tis the season for both seasonal depression and feelings of home, memories of nostalgia, and they run hand in hand for a good reason. That's not to say that I'm not going to have fun doing this. I really do like this series. Without further ado, and don't worry, there will be a do later because we got actual guns again, so it's gonna be gun chat. There's no getting away from it. Without further ado, we'll give you ears. We'll give you eyes. And we should be seeing something soon. Hey, there it is. Alright, sick. This is Metro 2033. We're going to be playing Redux because it looks nicer. I'm not a super huge fan of the voice direction. I liked original Artyom better. We'll see if we don't take a listen to his former voice. This one is much more marketable, I'll say. Contrary to the general tone of the whole fucking shebang here. The obvious comparison to draw is to Stalker, but that's only because Stalker is also weird Russian and radioactive. This, I think, is a lot more grounded, a lot more human-focused. We'll get in there. Choose your playstyle. Survival or Spartan? I like faster-paced, more action-oriented gameplay. Resource management, intense combat. I forget which one that I played through this on. We'll just go through on Spartan. Oh. Well, then you fucking... Alright. So it's Spartan or this other bullshit, and... Christ. Okay, so hardcore is fine. Ranger normal, the HUD and UI are limited for... and hints are disabled for increased immersion. Okay, sure. And Ranger hardcore, HUD and UI, everything's disabled. So we just want hardcore. That's fine. I like it at this level. Again, we're not trying to impress anyone here. It's video games. So if you want to play this on the lowest difficulty setting that you can, just to experience it, go for it.
Grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we would climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. my long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
And that's the voice of our vessel for the time here. He'll speak during these interludes, so that'll give me a bit of a break, but otherwise, it's just you and me, Lost Things, like it tends to be. Artyom is here. He's not going to go away, but he'll be polite enough to just let me do the talking.
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this?
Staring at Miller's ass? No.
Whether we were about to save our world, or send it straight to hell. Gotcha!
Okay.
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate.
Yeah, we're getting to that. So, here we are in a... it's labeled as a prologue, but it's kind of a flash forward, as you'll see. How did we get here? What are we doing? That's to be revealed. But right now, I gotta get this fucking crank open, you know? So that's on. Glad this place still has power. It's fucking busted.
Breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the door.
There we are. We're getting it. We're getting it. It's got-ish.
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and med packs.
Yeah. And you'll notice me burning away these webs. They're made out of some sort of something that slows us down. Breakers are off. Why are the breakers off? And we've opened something. Looks like the room next to us. We want this, we want this, we want this. We'll be doing a lot of that. I see. Extra filter, fresh mask. How is our mask? What's the status of it? We're good. Alright, and what have we got here exactly? We have more breakers. If I turn these off, what does that do? God knows, I think it was just the air in there. Anything else? No? Okay. Just us and Miller. Doing things. Is there anything down there that's interesting? No, there's some glow shrooms, but...
Okay. Up we go.
those aren't really for us.
Seems like nobody's home. Before we leave the surface, put your gas mask on.
Yeah, so we are going to need that particle filter up here. You know.
This is the performance room. Let's see what it close to the tower.
Things are not good on the surface. And there are
Here they come.
those. We'll be seeing a lot of those. My primary complaint with this series is that up to a certain point the guns are a little bit anemic sounding. Like this is not the noise I should be hearing. It's, I believe, in 7.62 by 3.9, so that I should be hearing some bangs.
Artyom, let's move together.
Yeah, right. I got you. We're moving out.
is Artyomich?
Winter.
Our
Terrible, blasted, ruined winter.
Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. Well, that's affirmative. We've made contact. I should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over.
Battery's good.
Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the tower.
Good instincts, Artyom. Good instincts. Fun truck, though.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
Well, we're circling the wagons. Here we go.
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library.
There are a few of them that have decided to slow down and kind of check us out.
On my mark. Shit, wait, fire at will!
Yeah, now we have to do this.
Hold the line!
And this is drugs. Well, we're out of ammunition. That presents an issue, doesn't it? That's okay. It's supposed to happen.
Damn it!
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
20. Bad age to be.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
Alright. News from the other stations. Artyom spends his time doing things that, again, hit home. He has these pictures of a world he would like to visit, but just isn't for him. For Artyom, it's because the bombs dropped, and there's nowhere left to go. And, well, for someone who sees a room like this and thinks back to times gone by, it's because poverty does much the same thing. There is a world out there, or there was. You may as well be on the moon, though. It's not yours to explore. You can dream, but dreaming is all you can do. Until someone finds a way to monetize that, too. Save oil.
Let's go, Artyom.
Pigs, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up.
Alex,
What's your plan for the dark?
Yes, Nikolai?
Hand them all down.
the station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do?
Your mouth didn't move.
Will kill us all.
Okay. Doomer.
Let's see what Hunter says.
I mean, yeah, we may as well give it a shot, right?
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
Hello, Artem.
Some of the accents are not so good.
The hospital's full.
Mommy.
No, that's also not so good.
What about Alexei? He was at the outpost.
No visitors.
Pieter!
He's been wounded.
Oh, that's you.
Has anyone seen him?
It is us.
He's okay, but I hope he's alive.
Come on, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
Yo. Sometimes there's stuff for us to pick up. I don't exactly remember where all of it is, but this game also... Ah, there we go. See, it's got notes. You know what we have to do. Who is playing that?
The Dark Ones do not kill outright. But they did.
A new note. Yeah, hang on. That's our stepdad up there. That's Alex. Anyway, note 1. Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and day after day, they return bearing casualties. Murdered brutally, inexplicably so. Even more casualties come back alive, but insane. And yet it's only by sending our friends, neighbors, and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, we'll be done for. I hear people talking secretly at the station that it's just us prolonging the agony, that there's no hope for salvation. But Sukhoi, my stepfather, and the head of the station still hopes for a miracle. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order, a battle brotherhood sworn to protecting the Metro from any and all dangers. There is nothing capable of instilling fear into the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing until the Dark Ones arrived. So we have a problem with something called the Dark Ones. It's doing this, or driving people nuts. I'm waiting. I'm also looking for other things to snag. I guess fucking dead. Yeah, see, it's not going well in there. Lit cigarette. Cannot bum that guy's smoke. Shame. Yo.
Welcome to Exhibition Hunter.
No, he's got stuff.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
Not much stuff, but stuff.
Good to see you, Alex.
Yeah, it's Stephen J. Bloom.
So, Hunter,
He's back.
what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition.
Okay, hang on.
Dead infesting your tunnels.
Missing. Oh, we're missing some food, I guess. Wait.
Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City.
Upper right, I recognize that guy. He'll recognize that guy too.
These are not
Okay,
the usual
sick.
creatures. This is something
All right.
else. Something much worse.
Dark Ones. Well, whatever.
It's the Statue of Liberty, man. I don't know why you'd...
If it's hostile, you kill it.
The Dark Ones do not...
They're coming in from above.
These deltoid protectors are a little bit too much.
Kiryu, take your group to the tunnel.
You'd probably fuck up his ability to shoulder that.
All right, Artyom, quickly, get a weapon.
Oh. Fucking...
Artyom, get a weapon.
Oh.
Damn.
You're gonna make this my problem, huh, Pop? Okay.
The hospital. They smelled it.
We're gonna do this with a 6-shooter. Well, good thing we've had plenty of practice, right? That's our watch down there. It's a pretty good watch, but we'll get to that. That sounds bad. You're welcome. I like that he crams all of them in there at once, just like with his fist. In the vent. vents. The goal is to try to keep them from coming in, but you know that's going to prove difficult as this goes on. Still nothing over there. I'm gonna ask you not to. You too. You too.
Artyom, are you alright?
Oh, never mind.
Of course. It's a dead-eye shot, this one.
I don't know, Chief. I just kind of lined up the sights.
Usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution.
What?
You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
I mean,
what's happening
okay.
to you, Alex?
We
You can go like lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah.
I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws.
Yeah.
And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
Well, hang on. We don't have to do that either.
Movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers trained in combat.
They're not gonna listen to me.
Their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
Well, that's not great. Yeah, looking bad. I mean, not
The devil knows what's happening out there.
super bad, but it, you know,
Recon the situation.
we could probably reconstruct this. The problem is the rooted, the wounded.
And find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me. And what's stirring in the northern tunnels.
Okay,
Show this to Miller so he knows I've sent you.
sure.
Trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down.
I'll,
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
yeah, I got you. Bye, Stephen J. Bloom. He'll be back. Don't worry about it. We gotta go tell his boss.
Did not return. It wouldn't be.
Ah, shit, I gotta disable that then. Just tried to mute my microphone while I was taking a drink.
Taking your time.
Anyway, Hunter didn't come back.
Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh?
Man, don't tell me how to live my life. So, we got some actual clips of ammunition. A couple of rounds of revolver bullets. And we also have this now. This is our map. This is where we write things down. Get to Paulus, find a ranger named Miller, describe the situation at exhibition. Get some equipment at the station's armory, and join the caravan. This is our lighter. It's a bullet. Because he's cool like that. It's not really all that cool. But it's definitely something this fool would have. And that's so we can see it in the dark. That'll become a thing later. Save oil. And we have a new note. The task of defending our home station from the Dark Ones, enemies horrifying, mysterious, and unbeatable, is becoming the sole focus of all our efforts. We've all but forgotten our old enemies, the Nosalises and the Watchmen, and if not for Hunter, these beasts would have been unleashed on our hospital. I cringe to think of the carnage that would ensue, should Hunter have arrived a mere hour too late. Well, he's worried for the wounded, and yeah, they'd have come in there and just started tearing things up. That guy's giving us the peace sign, or the victory sign, depending on where you're from. Looks like he's got... Can't quite make that picture out. Looks like a statue of some sort. 380. That's a map of the metro, but it's extremely faded. No smoking in here, but he's breaking his own rules. We got a doused cigarette in the tray. Alright, I am gonna get a drink of that coffee though, so just a sec. There we are. Because he won't let me do it while he's talking. He goes, oh, you pressed something, I should shut up.
Hey, that's some nice music.
Sorry, Arto. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Got it from
okay.
the guardsmen.
Alright. Why aren't you subtitled? Is that something that's just fucked up? Yeah, subtitles are on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sure you don't regret getting
Hi. There's domestic stuff going on there.
How about
That kid. Yeah, that kid got born an albino, huh?
you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Oh, come on.
A house?
Drawing a house.
When your mom comes back, show it to her and she'll be happy. That's going to be a great.
Cooking something. I see a pig head. To open or hide your journal, hold M. I don't actually have to hold M. I press M and then it's my right and my left mouse button.
Can't your wife cook at all? And he says, actually, I'm not married.
Nobody home.
That's
Oh, I can't go in there.
Everywhere.
Nothing in there either.
People are filth, you know? Life,
That's a bullet.
everything alright?
Yeah.
You see that dirt? Well, you're shit, okay?
Eating stuff.
Who's talking about dirt? Walking around and
Making our best effort, huh? Yeah, sorry.
giving a damn about
Sorry.
clean it up after them.
Here's our exit.
Didn't I ask you to stay close? Looking for you all over the place, ain't no fun at all.
Yeah, it looks like a town hall. Guns that away.
Look at this.
So we have what it is they've managed to cobble together just out of parts. Rugrats. You know how that can be.
Your weapon is your best friend.
Weapon is my best friend.
Okay, but you're dead.
So we could fuck with the barrel, but well, hang on, because we may be able to just like find that in the wild. We'll hold on to our shit for right now.
You can see it. You can kill it.
Drunk again.
So you'll notice that we're paying for things in bullets. These are leftover factory rounds.
Like there's no
Military grade bullets. They, you know, were loaded by professionals in mass production facilities instead of whatever we could cobble together from reclaimed chemicals and pieces down here. This is our boy.
Where's your gear? No, go to
the armory and get geared up. I'm doing it.
What do you make of that new guy?
You need some weapons?
I told you Steve would be back.
Anyone can learn
Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
So you just explained to me why it's trash and then you handed it to me anyway, huh? Fuck you, man. Whatever. It's better than nothing.
Short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered.
Okay, well that's actually handy.
And a gas mask.
Yeah, gonna need that to not die.
Radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface. Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
Pretty sure that's just amphetamines, but thanks.
Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
That's the idea. Thanks for being friendly about it, but this thing is crap. This is what's called a harmonica magazine. You can tell because it looks kind of like a harmonica. And as I fire it, it's going to slide across like a harmonica. This gun's a real piece of shit, but it is something that you could build out of parts in the bottom of a fucking subway. It's got night sights in it, though. I don't know where they found the tritium vials for that, but hey, here we are.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface?
I mean, in about 10,000 fucking years, man.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Hello. Yeah. We'll stop by and talk to him.
You're ready to set off?
Yeah, but first I gotta read this. But Hunter arrived at the exhibition just on time. I like to think that was not just blind luck, but it was fate at work. And that it was the same fate that made Hunter choose me to travel to Polis with his report on the Dark Ones. It seems that I've dreamt of visiting Polis, the great legendary center of the Metro. The center of our civilization, my whole life. But a chance to actually make that dream come true just had come by. Now, of all times, when my home station desperately heeds every fighter it can. It desperately heeds every fighter it can field? I'm sure that's supposed to be need. Do I have the right to abandon my adopted father, my friends, in an hour of danger? Where is my place? Next to them on the barricades or at the far stations where Hunter sends me? I don't know for sure, but I still set out on a journey. I'd like to believe that I am summoned by fate. Well, Artyom, we all search for meaning, but you've heard me say it before, Lost Things. Meaning is for us to write. And decisions are for us to make.
Good. You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard. Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Well, we're gonna have to disappoint our parent here. We won't be coming home anytime soon. Lost Things. I've said before, home is not a place, but it is a person. So I should correct myself. We won't be coming back to this station.
Hey, Artyom! How about the piglet? A mighty fine pet, I must say.
I don't have anywhere to put that pig. Also, don't do this to your head.
Steady. I'm holding it all right.
Okay.
I told you to hold it.
Well. Alright. I'm hurrying up. Oh, Steve.
Ready to move out?
Yeah, I guess so, man. We're not gonna be free as Steve the entire time.
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
I like your jacket.
You take that seat, Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then.
Okay. I mean, I think that's fair.
I'll ride it then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
let's go.
Good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Oh, Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
I mean, no.
It was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga. But Hunter was depending on me.
Dangerous, you fucking clay-faced idiot.
Riga, I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Okay.
I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market.
Yes, sir.
And
okay.
big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from the same
I'd love to ride that thing.
Hansa connects to the whole...
That's what children sound like.
...stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other.
Did you say Nazis?
I've never been to Sevastopolsk.
We're not gonna address the Nazis. Everyone's fine with that. Okay.
Slow down, guy.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use a service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Okay.
Fuck, I hate this tunnel. All right, Peter. Open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through that last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Alright. Well, an ordinary world not as well lit is... something we're familiar with, isn't it, Lost Things?
We're riding a ham car and we're armed, so I think we'll make it there okay.
I mean, you say armed, but I have this.
Damn, that's my head.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Yeah, I guess.
That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
No, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around. And I pity them.
Them? Who them?
You don't see them?
We?
I see them.
Them? What are you talking about, huh? What the hell is going on, Bob? Boris? Boris!
What's happening to me?
That's not a people shadow.
Artyom! What is it?
Well... sometimes this'll just kind of reach up and grab you. It's okay.
Over here!
Yeah, hello. I see you.
This threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate.
You just wing a bunch of those right in the air, man. Okay. Hello? Alright, see ya. Oh, sick. Cool, well, how long have we been out for, do you think?
What the hell's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on? We're fucked.
Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris! Boris, wake up! Boris! Shit! It's no good!
Yeah, those are not noises that we want. Anyway, you meet all kinds of things when you're traveling, don't you?
Shoot them! You shoot! I'll take the levers! Come on! Wake up!
Goodbye. Just keep fucking pumping. There. That ringing is unpleasant. Okay. Off. There's nothing we could have done for him. I already did. Keep pumping. There we go.
Conserve the ammo!
Come on.
Conserve the ammo!
Yeah, I got it. case you didn't notice, this double barrel here is also just kind of made out of, fucking pipes.
It's gonna get me! Artyom!
It's not.
Almost at the roadblock! Just a little bit left, come on!
I'm keeping this, by the way. This is just not yours.
Wait.
Well, good luck, Caravan. We're just gonna wait this one out. But hey, a lead character who has some better instincts than Isaac did. We're gonna try our best not to get hit.
It's alive! Come here, quick!
Yeah, could you just fucking
give it a chance?
Okay.
Let's kick some snout butts!
I mean, thanks. You could have held your fire for a second while I was running.
I need a drink.
That was really fucking dangerous.
Riga Station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So, before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
Well, vodka doesn't tend to drown fear, but it does allow you to express a very particular hatred of the self and the surroundings. If he was looking to drown fear, well, he picked the wrong intoxicant.
All right, boys. Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and anomalies alike.
I mean...
To Artyom.
To you!
Sure. Fuck it. Did anyone else see that hominid?
Well, if not for you, Artyom, would have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal.
So no.
Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take them.
Oh, sick.
To you.
Artyom! To you!
To me.
Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if
I don't know.
vodka knocks him down, huh?
There's that lady.
Okay, we've got to check that. To our luck.
And
to Artyom.
To your health.
That guy's giving me the stink eye from across the bar.
The vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, a tunnel to
I guess. I'm out of here.
sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible way. We all blacked out. When I came to, there was a horde of Nosalises chasing us, but our friend Artyom was okay.
Okay is a strong word for it, but...
Let me out of the station!
Yeah, I woke up first. I don't know that we need to mythologize this.
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Hey, kid, what do you want?
Are you Artyom?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for one bullet.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Get nuts. I'm here. Come on. I mean, this seems fucking suspicious, right? Yeah. That's just holes where you poop. Now, hang on, kid. I gotta see what's going on over here.
Hey, let's go.
You fucking hang on. You're on my payroll. Jeez.
Catch up.
Looks like Fungus Farm. Fucking kids these days. Empty.
Where are you?
I gotta explain to you how this works. I pay you to do a job and you do the job, alright? You don't rush me, you're on my fucking clock. What is this? And what's it to?
Catch up!
Fuck off, child. It ain't to this. I have a key to something. Is it just this door? No?
Hey, let's go!
Alright, but like I'm fucking busy. Pushy.
Catch up! That's him sitting over there.
Great.
Well, I'll be going. Bye.
You're Artyom, right? Sit down.
In a second. I'll find my way back. I got thoughts. They mostly center around figuring out what the fuck this key is to, you know? I gotta know. It was just hanging out there. Where's that kid? You little bastard. It ain't that, it ain't that. They've disabled my flashlight anyway, that guy's just sleeping in there. It ain't that. Kid, you know what this is for? Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okay, we know the bar is up there. It looks like people looking to leave, but I will take this. No one minds. We'll do our best with some of this pronunciation. Rishkaya? Rishkaya? I believe that's how you would say that. Back home at the exhibition, we always consider the station's dwellers somehow unlucky. They always used to be in trouble, be it their pigs catching some mysterious bug, or tunnel ceilings leaking, or their merchants getting too immersed in the celebration of a good deal at the market, and drinking all the money away. That's not luck, is it? That's just irresponsibility. That last one, anyway. The people of Riga are nice and hospitable, but they sure are clumsy. We used to pity them and poke fun of them a bit, for we were on top of things. We, at the exhibition, knew life, and now I actually envy them. They live in peace, they haven't even here, I'm sure, heard of the Dark Ones, and even those who did never believed what they heard. But if I fail, the Dark Ones will wipe this station out in an instant. And these happy, clumsy people, with their peaceful, clumsy life, will be gone. There will be blood and emptiness. I've got to hurry. Tell me about discovering happy, clumsy people without a care in the world, huh, Artyom? That's what you wind up with in places where, well, nothing really ever happens. Nothing good, nothing bad, just nothing. You get, it's a specific kind of thoughtlessness, lost things. They don't mean it. It's a thoughtlessness that you would encounter with children. Now, what do you got for sale here?
Hi.
Hand grenades, no. Just hand grenades and knives, huh? Alright. Christ. There, now we're full on amphetamines.
Won't find any sharper.
Great, thanks. Chill the fuck out.
In the whole metro.
So I am going to need probably a few of those. Probably a few of those. Thereabouts. And a few of those.
Good deal.
Thanks. 5.39 they said the subgun was in, which sucks, but here we are. Customize. What do you got? We got a suppressor. Stock is what I genuinely want. 60 fucking bullets, though. We'll deal with it in a moment. In a hot mom.
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Fucking A, I did. Oh, him.
Oh, I'd love to ride that thing. Could you give a bullet?
Hey, give. Bet somewhere else.
Oh, I or else I'll get a spanking.
Well, he'll get a spanking if he doesn't leave. Alright. Alright, well. Key quest continues. Maybe we'll find out what it's for, maybe we fucking won't. I keep hoping. Alright, it's Steve again.
You're Artyom, right?
Yeah.
Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you.
No,
You help me get to Dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good.
I mean, yeah.
Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready?
I'm not ready.
Just make it short.
Okay. Nice jacket, shit guy. Give me these. Oh, fucking 12? 12? Bitch. Okay, well, let's go. I'm sure I have to walk away first. And then back we go. Oh, we could see our shadow there for a moment. And, nope. I know my feet cast a shadow, but I can't see them.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I may as well. Let's just do this.
This crap hole is useless.
It's alright. This is not a crap hole, sir. Alright, we going? Ooh. Jacked. Lock your doors, people. And if you leave change around in this... Oh, I found out what the key is for. Fuck you. Okay. Alright, well, you fucking get on that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I've got to do my, my thing. I know how this works. Every corner of these places has something potentially valuable. Usually I'd be looking for office chairs, stationery, printer cartridges, you know the deal. You get a whole lot of businesses that go out and, well...
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon, I wondered if I'd been wrong to trust him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I'd have another chance to leave Riga.
Probably could have just waited it out, found some work in the meantime, honest stuff. Prepared a little bit more, but, well, he's 20, and like I said, that's a bad age to be.
Great, we broke free. Now keep your eyes peeled. The handcar ride is over. Lots of tough guys died in these tunnels. But if we watch each other's backs, we'll get there.
I mean, sure. Are you already shooting at something? My boy? Yeah. He sure fucking is, isn't he? Alright. I can't believe he's already making noise and about to get us killed by mutants.
That's just a single lurker. They rarely attack groups of people. But if you're alone, watch your ass.
Yeah, thanks. Hey fam, you got anything on you? No. Just, weird ribs, huh? I don't think that's what ribs look like. You could play some fucking xylobones, though. Lost Things, if you were squeamish, this is of course not the game for you. And if you were also squeamish about looting the dead, I don't know why you're here. They don't need it anymore. We do.
quiet here. There should be a roadblock in the second tunnel.
Be extra quiet as you fucking... You're the one busting caps in the goddamn environment. Pi, you got thoughts? Are you telling me it's wrong to steal, bud? I mean, that's easy for you to say, man. You're from, you know, a background of relative wealth and comfort. Alright, we're chambered there. We got this. I saw a shadow. Uh-huh. That'll be back, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, you have a friend, huh? Some drugs for a moment. Ah, clever. Do we have more? We'll keep our ears open. And we'll watch those holes as well as we can. Now he's got something interesting. It's kind of an overcharged BB gun. But we don't really have space for it right now. The stuff that we're carrying is worth a little bit more. That one's quieter, but I'm not super concerned about quiet right now. That'll come later. A few spider webs. One corpse. Alright. We've stolen what we can. Hey, Bourbon? Yeah, thanks for coming with me, dude. For supplies that we might use on our journey. Good job with the fucking team spirit. Well, those are mine now. You won't miss them. Yeah, that looks like Boris, doesn't it? Maybe he got his stuff back on, came on out here, and just did not make it.
Shit, caravanners. They're all dead, I know that style. Bandits. And Hansa boasted that they'd wipe them out. Now keep your eyes peeled. They won't let us pass freely.
Well, that must be for another safe.
Ancient, but quite efficient. If you want to arrive unexpected, try not to disturb the cans.
I mean, he's calling it efficient, but it's fucking cans on a rope. We're not gonna fret about the cans on a rope too much. They can signal our approach and everything, and that's lovely, but
watch your step.
They're not that hard to
give you away.
To just kind of like skirt around, you know.
Oh, a tripwire! An excellent way to get rid of the blind and daredevils. You get what to do?
Yes, I understand what to do with the tripwire. I'm stealing things, Bourbon. You're not gonna let me just cut it, huh? Oh, I had to be closer. Well, now I know. At least for that one, I have a distinct memory of being allowed to just snip them as I come across them. Locked, locked, locked. Oh, we got our drugs back. Someone just stashed drugs in that locker.
They barricaded themselves. Short, we need to get closer. Can you take down the patrol?
Мы подошли из-за угла. Огонь, стоп. Ты много насыпей взяла. Огонь, стоп.
Does that work? Hey, Bourbon, does that work? Because frankly, my man, this is kind of how I operate. Are you good with that? look like it has anything special on it. So I can see them better. You see, they tend to keep their headlights on. And Lost Things, the dark, contrary to our time with Wake, is in fact our friend. It's mine, anyway. Maybe it's not yours. This fucking gun sucks. Did mine not have a stock? No, it does. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, that's not the right button. I gotta find the button. What I meant to do when I hucked the grenade was, in fact, throw a... yeah, that says secondary. That's the inventory, okay. There. There's a knife that we've got available, throwing knives specifically, that are quite effective. Hey Bourbon, you're kind of giving away our position in here, man. I'm gonna steal the shit from their safe. You watch the door. They were telling me that he was a notorious criminal. Once again, though, I find myself going, this is a rank amateur, and he has no business on the same kind of fucking job that I'm on. Like, I'm not going to pretend to be a scalpel here. I'm definitely a blunt instrument, but this fool is hapless. We good? Looks like the guy that got eaten, doesn't it? Fun stud work. I guess he's Catholic. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Yeah. Yeah, same jacket. Anyway, so that's something about this game, is that we can put out the lights, and then if we get in close enough, our little indicator on our watch goes off. There's a way to check that watch too. Where are we at? Let's see. Controls. Yes, please. Maybe it's an inventory. Light, medkit, night vision. Time is Y. There we are. We can check the time. That's also, it's got a stopwatch on it that we set for our filters, so that we know when to change those. And it has an indicator when it's sensing light. If we have less light, we're less likely to be spotted. Handy.
The bridge is a nasty place, so here's the plan. I'll keep you covered and you watch my back. If we work together, we'll make it. But don't play hero boy. I'm in no mood to get killed today.
Sure. Did you just... yeah, you just hit the can? No mood to play hero, huh? You're gonna watch my back, are you? Unreal. Unreal. Like, I'm rusty. But, God. You know what, just give me your setup here. Yeah, we're gonna need that, I guess. And you see.
Come on, I'm here, bitches!
That's how much time we have on this filter. You'll know that it's hard to breathe through when you start hearing him gasp. And also, that's how you tell that a particulate filter of your own is no longer good, when you have an unusual amount of trouble. Yeah, there we go. go. Sorry, I had to stab that. Anyway, when you have an unusual amount of trouble pulling air through it... I'm gonna wipe that. So you can see there's a lot going on with this game and its environmental factors. We can get blood on our eyes, and that's going to be a problem to see through, and we have to manage our filters, and it's not quite as sim-y as Stalker would be. It's got a little bit more direction than that. But I appreciate these elements of having to manage multiple things at a time. Ammunition, battery charge, filter life, how much amphetamines I've got, being able to fucking see. Ow. I believe I've just been mauled. Sometimes that happens. And I do keep it on the hardcore, quote-quote-quote, difficulty, specifically because I like how fragile you are. Right now we are unarmored, and so that's going to make living hard. Later on we'll be able to shrug off a whole lot more punishment. Not an infinite amount, and not an amount that I would consider game-breaking. It's still going to be Metro. But we will be able to not die in like 2 swipes. There we go. A little bit easier that time. Now with the diameter of these pipes, I would say these might be 10 gauge shells, so we're fucking around with that too. You know, we got our 6-gun, we got our double-barrel 10 gauge. We got this fucking monstrosity, which is pretty much just for people at this point, but they got less mass to put bullets in, you know? These things, they're hardy.
Reload!
Okay. Oh, you're leaving. He's leaving. Say something then. Say moving on. Thanks for leaving the light on, friend.
There's a military trolley. They are looking for the bandits.
Okay. So let's flag him down. We can't. He's a wanted criminal. Are we good? Are you done being afraid of the cops? There they go. Bourbon. Bourbon.
Okay, they're gone now. We can go.
Yeah, I fucking guess they are, man. Oh, that's right. I can't look down the sights on this. It's got a fucking... I can squeeze both the triggers at once or one at a time. Alright. Wipe that off. And let's see what's on this platform here. Good thing we looked. He fucked off again. Yeah. Gonna want those. That's some real gross water.
That was some ride.
Yeah, I guess. What do we got? We're still good on this filter. Some ammo. We are good on drugs. So that guy died with some. That's a grenade. We'll take that. Can't take that skull and make it our friend. It's just not allowed. They don't consider it proper. I want to see if I can stick my arm in the rest of this train. The rest of this train car, I should say. Thank you, friend. Alright, we're good.
I gave him shit. And the staircase? How convenient. Seems to me we're being lured in. Back it. Let's go.
I mean, we really have no other route, do we? It's that, or we live here with the fucking rat men. Bourbon, which way? You're the one that knows where the fuck to go, dude. I need you to go there. We'll stay relatively topped up. At least until we get some protectives. That's gonna cost bullets, though. Something else to note is that because our currency is bullets, we can spend our currency on shooting things. It does more damage. I believe it sets them on fire, maybe? I tend not to do that and just kind of like grin and bear the lower damage and everything because I don't want to shoot them with my money. Fun idea for a trade-off, though. Like, I respect that design choice. I'm just going to, you know, interact with it on my own terms. That's a lot of bodies. I don't know that we're protected for this, man.
Suka! As if Nasalis behind us were not enough. Now we're stuck in a fucking graveyard. Artyom, search the bodies. I'll try to get our asses out of here.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm way ahead of you here. Ah, my eyes. And my brain. Well, we're in the brain space. Hey, Bourbon. You see that, or is it just me? Am I having an episode? I have those sometimes, Bourbon. You know, you'll see a reality that isn't quite your own.
Rusted piece of shit!
Okay, and we're being pushed away. See?
My gut tells me something is very wrong with this place. Remember our agreements. I'm counting on you, kid.
I mean, yeah, something's definitely fucked.
Nice little grill.
I think we've stolen everything.
Come back and lubricate you. Also get you new paint.
Oh, the great door! I hear you are calling me!
Alright.
Mistress! I hear you, yes!
Okay.
Yes! Now I am heading!
Bourbon, we gotta go.
Magnificent! Sing more!
Nah, yeah, it's a door, man. We gotta go. Come on. It doesn't sing. He's fucking lost his mind already. It's the brain stuff. Some people can take it, some people can't. Oh, thanks, bud. Nice of him.
What the hell just happened to me? Artyom, did you hear those songs?
No.
I wouldn't wish it on an enemy.
Alright. Looks like feces. Well, that's twice now we've seen that hominid shape. It's a very distinct kind of shape. Hang on. Alrighty. Give me that. Give me that safe bit. Okay. Now, the getting out of here. There we are. Okay. I think we've got a couple of safe keys at this point. I haven't seen too many safes. No, we spent that other one. I remember. You think it's down there? You think we'll be going down there regardless? Doesn't look like it, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. We're gonna be bad, Lost Things. You know how I feel about being bad. Oh, there's that guy. There you go. Just fucking... Thank you.
Here is the market. Stay calm. Uncle Bourbon will get us in.
Okay, you get us in. That doesn't sound awesome up there, right? That sounds pretty bad. Maybe over here is the safe? We got a lot of glow. And we're definitely wet now. Oh! Well, what have we here? An extended barrel pistol. We'll take that. Looks like someone's decontamination room. We'll deal with bourbon in a second. I gotta see what's up with this, right? There we go. Ah! So we could not withstand the decontamination. There must be a way to turn it off, right? Right. The pistol, in any case, that's something we're going to need. Ah. Just the wheel here. Whatever is in here must have been very valuable to someone. Alright, so that's off. They spit blood all over their thing. You can give this a wipe. It's on the inside. Fucking I hate it when that happens. You get sweaty, it winds up as condensation on the inside. It sucks. Pictures. Alcohol. Extra bullets of all sorts. Is this door anything? No. Oh, but there's a note. And some filter. Okay. These tunnels definitely are cursed. Something really is happening there. Those voices, perhaps they're just illusions, but I'm sure that if we didn't get dragged out of there then, we would have stayed there forever. It happened so that I saved Bourbon, a stranger to me, while someone else, whom I was a stranger to, saved me. We are used to not trusting others implicitly, but if each of us fights on his own, we're going to be nothing more than a free meal for the mutants, and still, I'm not sure whom I'm more afraid of. Alright. Up we go. Just as well, this filter is about spent. We ought to be good. Yeah.
People! Open up! Don't let your two-legged brethren die a foolish death!
I mean, you brought us here.
Are you deaf in there? We're going to be eaten!
Yeah, we are.
Motherfuckers! Who the hell did you drag with you? Damn,
so it did warn us about getting our gas mask damaged. That can happen. It can be cracked and even broken. We'll have to replace it. He insists fate is on our side. Well, I'm not really a firm believer in fate. There are some things that we can and can't change, but... well... I don't know that I would call that fate. I'd just call that circumstances beyond our control. Fast enough. The other thing to note is that Artyom doesn't move terribly quickly, but that's alright. This time we'll do a little bit better on trying to intercept them.
Fate's on our side!
I say as bourbon eats a ton of shit. There you go. I agree, pups. I agree. I know, dude. Loading. I believe that's got it. Show ourselves up.
These guys have no sense of humor.
I'm right here.
Bourbon, old friend.
Sense of humor.
And I've given up hope of ever seeing you alive again. Simon, look who the snout scared up.
God damn it. We stepped in this shit now. Hey, Mikhailovich, what a coincidence. I was just coming to visit you.
You hear that, boys? Set out the good dishes. Bourbon's come to visit.
We're gonna get fucking tortured and beaten, aren't we?
We've got a little job to finish, then we'll get back to you. Remember where you should wait for me?
I do.
These are fucking mob contacts.
I can help you remember. You get me, right?
Yeah, it's the mob.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to, like, deliver a report here. You know. Well, you go first. Christ.
I'd never seen a market like this. You could buy almost anything. But Bourbon owed money to the Hansa sentries and was anxious to leave.
Alright. Well, we've made it to Hansa territory.
Where are you? Coming to the line. Slowly.
Alright. Chill.
I'll be damned. Bourbon. Hey guys, we'd better search these two. So, you...
Search me for what?
What are you carrying this time around?
What is he usually carrying?
Look here, boss. I'm sure we can work this out.
Sure? Let's go and chat a little. And you keep an eye on this one, huh?
Well, I think I'm under arrest. Alright, relax.
Stand still, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I just want the note. I'm gonna do it. You're not my dad.
Okay, these two may pass.
Okay, cool. Alright. Yes, I'd never get here without Bourbon. He's at home everywhere and he knows everyone. Sure, as I suspected, the locals did have some old gripes with him, but looks like Bourbon sorted it out, which is hardly surprising since Prospect Mira belongs to Hansa, a trading union of the Circle Line stations, the richest of Metro's states. The citizens of Hansa, their wealth ensured through trade with other states and free stations, understandably value profit above anything. I think Bourbon had betrayed their trust before, and now he surely had to promise he'd pay them back with interest. The only problem is that there's a saying, better to be indebted to the devil than to Hansa, and he's going to have one tough time paying them back.
Welcome.
I mean, it's not a saying that I got.
Let's move our asses, or would you like to enjoy their company a little more?
Hey, what's your tone?
I like your jacket too, it's pretty good. Somebody is having a grand old time in there. Yeah, well,
lucky if they let us shovel shit for the rest of our days.
Who's us?
When I saw it years ago, there were charred bodies inside.
The next thing that comes down that tunnel, I don't care if it's a fucking mouse. No passport, you shoot it.
What happened at Politsarskaya?
Okay. Apparently the guard is eating a ration of shit for not shooting us. I mean, seems harsh.
I don't buy it.
I don't know how it is that a corpse is gonna pay you back anyway.
We can't go to Hansa. Look, here's some cartridges. Go get a couple filters, will ya? I have an idea. I'll go have a talk with a certain someone. We could either meet at the local bar or I can find you elsewhere. Well, off you go. You have around 5 minutes.
Man, I will take as long as I please. This is the shitter.
If anyone reads me,
good news is that one can't get clogged.
Market Underground Station. She gave me a look yesterday.
I picked up a transmission from the surviving tank.
Well, let's go to the market.
The boss is busy. Come back later.
Alright.
How about some moonshine?
What's the occasion? Driver's Day again?
We got the bar. This will be the market. So let's see what it is that we've got.
Just tell me for free.
How about a skew? Just what you need.
We got that lady.
If they catch a merchant with it, they confiscate his stuff and kick him out of the...
Not much here. Alright. So through the handcart spot. Well, now we're talking.
From Sukarevskaya to the nearest inhabited place.
Yeah, just a sec. I gotta do some looking around. I'll take that. That's supplies.
Vanishes like a ghost.
You won't find better rates in home.
Alright, well.
Up there outside. The stars on the top of the towers are mesmerizing.
Where the hell did my fucking...
And you won't be able to turn your eyes away. And after a few moments, you get...
Nothing. Okay. Well, now we have to find... night vision time. Nope. Nope. Well, we'll find that note later, won't we? We weren't quick enough, apparently.
In whole metro. Ask me.
I'm sorry?
If one of them looks at the Kremlin, the other can...
Not that guy.
Selling, buying.
Sounds like that guy. That's just ammo. So, okay, fine.
Whatever.
You whatever. These guys are dickheads. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Because this is crap. But
Whatever.
alright. So we want to trade in, and we may...
Nice gun.
53. Yeah, that's fine.
Agree.
Okay.
Nah, just looking.
So what I need here is this. Yes, please. We don't need a laser. We'll eventually need some kind of sight on it. But for that much, I don't know. Is there anything we can do to make this suck less? No, it just wants a suppressor. A little bit easier to control. Ooh, some waste heat, sure, I guess. What else we got here? Tightens the spread, but we're short. Only one fucking bullet to sell it back to you?
As you wish.
Unreal.
Let's exchange.
Alright, so we're just going to want ammunition then. We can sell these because we
have that caliber.
I'm aware.
Have that caliber.
I just sold it to you, okay? Chill out for me. That'll do, that'll do. So we got that happening.
Hey Mom, let's buy a rat. Shut up, kid. I already bought you one last week. Please, Mama.
Shut up, kid.
You got your teddy bear.
Always too expensive.
Maybe we can just slap that. Well,
Nah, just looking.
I would love to. Yeah, sure.
Спасибо, thank you, Lord.
It's a bit too expensive.
You won't find better rates in whole metro.
Doesn't look like we're going to get much more out of the Hansa market, despite being told that we could sell almost anything there. So where the fuck did Bourbon say he was going to be? At the bar, right? Well, let's see if that's where he is.
During the war, the enemy didn't want to destroy the Kremlin.
One
So
time I
during the
went to
initial
Moscow.
strike, I hit it on
I
the
had some connections at Novosibirsk at the time, so I went right through Hansa. So I met my client there, and we fixed it.
Oh, there he is.
Well, I made an arrangement with the guy here. He's a greedy asshole, but can't do anything about that. Great. Let's go then. I think you already know the way.
Okay. I think we got plenty. Yeah, we got plenty of filter time.
Take my spare filter. We need to get up to the surface.
It's Moscow. Marked at underground station. This is Moscow Metro. Over. Does anyone read me?
Bourbon?
Please respond.
As if you don't know.
Cough up and get out.
I've already paid Mike.
No, you didn't pay me.
If anyone reads me.
But if you don't want to go through,
it's Moscow. Marked at underground
Shit.
station.
A pleasure doing business with you.
This is Moscow Metro.
all right. Just
Anyone
kidding.
read me? Please respond.
2 revolvers, huh?
The gate's opening.
2 revolvers and web gear.
Take your positions.
Weird.
Damn. I hate this so much.
Respond. It's Moscow. Marked at underground station.
I'm trying to radio the outside back there.
Over. Does anyone read me?
This guy's got some solid armor on. That guy too.
Well, it looks quiet.
Does anyone read me?
Looks clear. Go.
Okay.
Spasiba. We need to move our asses.
Yeah, we're doing it. And now stay in there.
When we emerged into the ruins of Moscow, I felt both fear and sorrow. But after a life underground, I also saw strange beauty in the dark skies and frozen landscape. So that's the dead city, grunted Bourbon. Welcome home, Artyom.
Alright. Our boys headed up to the surface for the first time.
Be really careful now. And here we meet a happy citizen.
Here we steal things.
Crazy devils come to the surface almost every day, looking for scrap, ammo, anything they can dig up. Sometimes you find the dead ones frozen stiff, like snowmen in rags. Surf here and there. You might find them.
Almost, huh?
They often make hideouts for themselves on the surface.
That's not for the best.
Careful look around, and you'll have no problems with spare filters and ammunition whatsoever. What have we got here? A filter. That will surely come in handy.
But this time.
Ammo. Great.
You know?
Thanks, friend.
Well, what do we got? Looks like a safe house. No key yet. We got a note though, so we can do that. From the very day the very day I ended up in the metro, I've been dreaming of going back up, seeing that magical city of my dreams again, the living city of my childhood memories. Artyom, you and I, birds of a feather. But what I actually see on the surface is an apparition, a nightmare. I can't recognize it. I can't believe I used to live here. How my mother and I lived here. How happy we were. Even her face, I can't remember any of it. How I hoped that her face, her smile, would come back even for the tiniest moment when I went up here. It didn't happen. I'm all alone and I have no home but the metro. I feel you, kid. I feel you. Anyway, filters. It seems like the stalkers never talk about anything else. They keep droning about filters being all but unobtainable now, not just the unused, but even adequately refitted. That the refitted, being the bastards that they are, don't put enough coal into them, and you have to reach for a new one as soon as you finish attaching the previous one to your mask. But whatever they say about the filters, stalkers value them more than the bullets. No wonder that too. You might sneak by on the surface without ever being found out by mutants, but there's no escaping the poisoned air. It's a fact. It's a fact. There's some places that you can go when a place is as ruined and sick as this, that you don't want to breathe that air. And it used to be you would just tie a rag around your face, but for something like this, yeah, you'd need a respirator of some sort, a filter and a mask. Let's see if we can find that key anywhere. What do you think? And also, we have this new shotgun. It's a revolver. Can I see that? It looks like it is 12. I guess maybe Artyom's hands are just small. Malnutrition, perhaps. I see the key. Pardon me, pardon me. Anything to steal back here? No. Anything to steal in there? No. This is like a little bug thing. But we're not going to bother them. That's mine now. And we know where the safe is for that. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the primary concern where I'm from was mold, asbestos, things like that. And there were parts of the buildings where you could talk to other people picking through what was, and kind of figure out where you wanted to and did not want to go. And buildings of a certain age, you'd usually be able to find a cornerstone marked when they were made. You just straight up didn't go into those without adequate protection, so you were left to dream of the treasures that you could have found. Sometimes, like I said, you'd be looking for office furniture, a chair to replace the ones that had been worn out, or printer cartridges, stationery, things like that. Other times you would go for stuff that was more immediately monetarily valuable. Copper wires were popular. Depending on how old the building was, you might also find that in the plumbing. But that took a whole lot of work. Let's. Nope, it's on the inside again.
We've got to reach the air shaft.
He's a sweaty boy. I feel that too.
We go our separate ways.
These fucking gas masks are hot. I don't mind telling you that. I have a surplus one that it looks kind of like that. That I've worn a few times. It's got an old CBRN filter, so it was good for picking around places and all kinds of other stuff. We don't want that.
If we meet the beast in the open, crawl into the nearest crevice. Some people call these demons. I call them bitches.
Okay. Weird.
So that's the dead city.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Artyom.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would
I'll get you.
fucking wear that thing sometimes, but it got unbearable in the summer months. It was basically a making face stew. Well, Alright, alright, alright.
You'll have to go around that, Joe. Don't step in the puddles. You'll get irradiated and shit. See that?
Yeah, irradiated and shit.
There's a vent in the backyard that leads to dry station.
Okay.
For you in the building, there's a ranger hideout on the upper floor. Make it quick.
Sure.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Thanks, Bourbon. Yeah. That's not a crevice, then. We do need to get out of the open. Alright. What's the button to change my filter? Swap filter, T. They change it on me from game to game, so keeping track sometimes not the easiest thing. Alright, so we got another 5 minutes. That one was about spent. We got about 30 seconds left on it, but don't worry, they cycle. I would like my boy here to relax on his breathing. That's not good either. Man, let me tell you. This is just not favorable, right? The worst I had to deal with was like meth heads at the old cement plant. And sure, there was the potential of them being violent, but... Save. There, the game did. Thank you. But typically, you know, you kind of tell when they were active. They're not exactly quiet things. Alright? Offices, old offices. Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to walk into these places and imagine how busy they had to have been at some point, and... well... how sudden the departure had to be. Alright. Friend, do you want to just introduce yourself? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna steal this guy's drugs, maybe. No? Okay, we're good on drugs. Backing away from that opening, because they'll reach in and grab you. Anything in here? Nah. Oh, looks like maybe we're going out that opening. Yep. There's a path down. We gotta get a suppressor and a sight for this. So that I can make shots like that and not attract other attention like, we're gonna. Yeah, like those. Ouch. Artyom wobbles when he gets slapped, which, you know, makes sense, but it's still a little bit annoying on my side. Oh well. I gotta keep that in mind. That time I just missed. Where's your friends? Are they not coming this time? Oh no. Ow. He had like 2 strokes when he was dying. Alright. That one's on me. There. There it is. They're not talking to you, man. He's hearing sirens and he feels the need to respond to them. That's one of those things that Bourbon calls bitches. That just swatted me. We can see the mouths of those are pretty nasty. I'm gonna put a knife in that. There. Yeah. Yeah. Gross. Oh, there's another picture. Can I shut this? And that mask looks like it is in worse condition than mine, so we won't be stealing it. It's got a stock and everything. Unreal. Unreal. So once again, we're gonna have to just get off the proverbial X of, you know, the flying ones. That's rusted out. That's nothing. And making sure our light's not on. And, he can stop death? It's Darth Plagueis. Yeah, there we go. Just wiggle on through there. Minute 26. Sounds like the swing has started moving all on its onesie. Oh, hey, hey! Fucking pay dirt! Just stacked up. Like the other ones in the other office. Far too easy. These have been set aside. They're premium. Ah. Okay. And then there's a flash and they're gone. Hey. Okay. I'm not sure if they're watching me or picking through memories. I'd imagine they're picking through memories, right? It seems like what they're doing. Give me that knife back. I'm gonna need more of those knives too. That seems dead. And that snow has fallen all over it. Yeah, it's just a gust of wind then. Oh good, we can get inside. Some kind of alert. We're noticed. Not yet, we're not. So they're not exactly gonna let us leave lost things. We have to kind of deal with the hostile wildlife as we come across it. Trust me, if I could get them to leave me alone, we wouldn't bother. Oh, nice. I hear things. I hear you. That's what we're looking for. With our makeshift carbine here. The witch has one of these, a revolver carbine. It's nice to shoot. Nice light shooting gun. Light to handle too. Really fun for a range toy. Yeah, I shouldn't even say range toy. Just not like a serious combat-oriented gun is about all. For hunting small game and that sort of thing, be more than enough. He did not grab it. Come on, man. Up you go. Sick. Where are we? That way. Let's find a better bridge. What do you think? Is this even where I'm supposed to be? Oh no, I can just go around. Well, that makes a kind of sense anyway. Oh, no, we're in the right spot. Okay. We just needed to go around this gap, kinda. It sounds like Bourbon's in some shit, but he's a bit of a shit stirrer, isn't he? Dude's got all kinds of thoughts that maybe he ought not have. He's been getting up to things that maybe he ought not get up to. Yeah, let's get this mask that isn't quite so busted. Alright, and then get away from the radiation water, because our Geiger counter is going off. That's not for the best. We are just gonna... Up. Goodbye. And he can just fucking, like, suffer out there. Whatever. Fucking Bourbon. Alright, so dry station is supposed to be that way. That's where we're trying to get. Do you get it? Bourbon is trying to get dry. It's like drinking. It's a drinking thing. Open. Maybe another safe house? Looks like it. There's like a tape player there. There's these little bugs. You forgot to animate your legs. Alright, there we go. He straightened it out. Hey.
Friends. If I'm not back in a couple of days, gather our men and tell the colonel. Good luck.
Okay. Well, looks like we found Hunter's hideout. That was him on the radio, saying that he took the heavy gear. He was certainly wearing it. He was holding out on me for pictures. Dick. Can't light his oil lantern. Can I do it with the... No. You rig like a... Yeah, you rig like a shotgun trap. Then what was this one? Something. And what is this one? That's a grenade. Well, don't mind if I do. And I mean, again, in this particular case, would you not be furious with Bourbon for continuing to just pound rounds into maybe oblivion? Stop eating that, I gotta steal from it. Okay, now you can go back to eating it. Ooh, shotgun rounds. I'll take those. More shotgun rounds. I'll take those. We want a little bit of whatever the fuck it is that we can get our hands on. Right? Right. Speaking of... Okay, okay. We're still good on our filter. Take that. So it's protecting what back here? It's just a booby trap for nothing. And I think the radiation's too high. Well, time to do drugs about it. Like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to fix our radiation poisoning. But we won't care for the meantime. Still radioactive over there. Oh, we want to stay out of the water. There he is. Okay.
You scared the shit out of me.
That's fair.
But you made it. I thought you were a goner.
Did you shoot these guys?
We're almost there. Just one courtyard left.
I do want to know if you shot these guys or not. What are we looking like? Minute 35 on this one. That'll be alright for another little bit. Okay. fucking let's, I guess. Can't get in there. Might get in here. Hell yeah. Alright. It's not trapped. It's just this guy. Oh, another filter. And another couple of bullets. Fancy bullets, that is. The ones we can use as money. And a safe key. Well, thank you. We'll see if we can't find that safe. Maybe here. Looks like it. It's marked. You know, it's fucking tagged. It's got a note. Okay. God, am I glad to see another living soul, even though that soul appears to be Bourbon. And it looks like he was happy to see me too. And we aren't friends or anything, just chance co-travelers. Here on the surface, you can't help but feel that we people have got to keep together, to rely on each other, because everything out there is hostile, lethally dangerous, alien. Well, that's just the world, kid. I got bad news about that. Ow. That'll teach me to be careless. Yeah, that's my fucking belly jelly on the wall. Open. Well, we got our drugs back. That's a win. Alright. We'll get to Dry Station, and then we'll likely give Artyom a break. He's earned it, I think. Shall we?
Stop. There's bitch.
Would you stop antagonizing them? Like, it's fucking weird at this point, man. You know they're bad news.
Shit! Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Let's fall back a bit.
To where?
You take the right!
Alright, drugs. Loading. Just plain went wide on that. Alright, loading this. You plan on never hitting that target? Because, now we have this problem. Fucking to where? Thanks, Bourbon. Not good looking out, fam. Ow. Now I gotta do drugs about that too. Ow again.
As we went underground, it struck me that my city was now a foreign and hostile place. I felt safe here, in the darkness of the metro. More so when Bourbon claimed to have friends at Dry Station.
I mean, that would be nice. I don't know that I believe him. But that would be nice. We will actually probably, let me take a look at what it is that we've got here as far as time left. Because this may be where we call it for Artyom. Yeah, we'll just call it here. It'll be a nice, smooth kind of thing. So, we'll go where we go. And we'll pick up a little bit later. Different tone, isn't it? Something that's, you know, we've been handling some lighter fare, and that's just not where I tend to live. It's not that we won't go back to it, but this is more comfortable for me, and if you can't be comfortable during the holidays as like your one kind of holiday indulgence, then when can you? I guess. For some people that means doing the Yule log thing. Some people it means watching A Christmas Story for the millionth time. Some people hang ornaments. Some people celebrate different holidays. They, you know, light candles, celebrate oil lasting for 8 days. It's not the biggest of deals, but the weird sort of like religiocentric American culture would suggest that it is just as big a deal to them as Christmas is to your mainstream audience. I shouldn't even say mainstream. I don't honestly believe that they are the loud audience, the loud ones. But you know, others of us, we punch up something a little bit downbeat, and we dream dreams of where we come from. And we'll be dreaming those dreams for a little bit, at least I will. Maybe some of my dreams will be shared with you. Maybe you'll also see some of the beauty in places and people like this. Or maybe not. Maybe not. In any case, I'll leave you to wander alone for a little bit. See ya.